What would happen if we were living in 2050? The world transformed. It is the year 2050. The world looks human, yet nothing is as it once was. Cities have evolved into vertical megastructures, coated in reflective glass and solar panels that shimmer in artificial light. Roads are silent. Autonomous pods and magnetically levitated trains glide through metropolises with mechanical precision. Humanity has reshaped its environment in every way possible, yet the cost of progress is apparent. Skyscraper farms stretch hundreds of meters into the sky, producing food for millions with hydroponics, aeroponics, and genetically modified crops. Meat is mostly synthetic, produced in labs where cells grow in tanks and chemical flavors mimic flesh. Hunger is no longer universal, but inequality remains. Some live in sprawling, high-tech apartments above the clouds, while billions reside in densely packed zones, reliant on rationed energy and limited infrastructure. The climate, although partially stabilized, still exerts its influence. Oceans are warmer, glaciers retreat slowly, and storms strike with new intensity. Coastal megacities rely on advanced flood barriers, floating districts, and artificial islands. Still, every season brings risk. Residents of cities like New York, Jakarta, or Mumbai are acutely aware that despite human ingenuity, nature can strike faster than even the most sophisticated AI systems can react. Humans spend more time interacting through augmented reality than face-to-face. Meetings, school lessons, and social gatherings happen in immersive virtual spaces. Children grow up learning in a guided environment with personalized tutors analyzing each heartbeat, eye movement, and neural response to optimize comprehension. Travel is often unnecessary as virtual presence replaces physical presence. Even romantic and familial connections are mediated through digital overlays, holograms, and neural interfaces. Energy has become cleaner and more efficient. Fusion reactors, solar satellites, and oceanic tidal generators power cities. Entire metropolises are self-sufficient, with energy grids monitored by AI systems that anticipate consumption, reduce waste, and prevent blackouts. The planet no longer depends on fossil fuels, but with this reliability comes control. Humanity's energy is managed, rationed, and monitored, leaving little room for spontaneity or improvisation. Healthcare has reached levels once considered science fiction. Nanobots patrol human bodies, repairing tissue, destroying pathogens, and monitoring biochemical signals. Genetic editing has eradicated most hereditary diseases. Lifespans have increased significantly, with many reaching 100 years in peak health. Yet these advancements come with a hidden cost. Mental health struggles have intensified. Overstimulation, isolation, and dependence on AI guidance create anxiety and emotional fragility, undermining even physically perfect bodies. The human experience by 2050, work has been redefined. Many traditional jobs no longer exist, replaced by automation. Humans now focus on creative, strategic, or supervisory roles. Manual labor is rare, done mostly by robots. Factory floors hum silently with AI-managed production lines. Logistics, healthcare, and urban infrastructure are automated. Humans coordinate, oversee, and manage systems that think faster than any mind can process. Society is stratified by access to technology. The augmented have advantages: faster learning, neural interfaces for instant communication, and enhanced perception. Those who reject augmentation risk falling behind in education, employment, and survival. Ethical debates rage over inequality. Governments attempt universal access programs, but differences remain. Humanity has split into factions of the augmented and the non-augmented, creating subtle cultural divides that mirror ancient class struggles. Crime has shifted dramatically. Physical theft is rare, cybercrime dominates. Hackers manipulate AI-managed systems, intercept neural networks, or manipulate autonomous transport. Cities deploy predictive policing algorithms capable of anticipating crime before it happens. Yet, errors exist. Innocent people are sometimes flagged, arrested, or even executed for crimes predicted but not yet committed. Fear of technology itself has become a quiet, pervasive anxiety. Culturally, the world has become both smaller and larger. Virtual reality allows instant cultural immersion, yet real-world travel is increasingly unnecessary. Languages evolve as AI translation blurs boundaries, creating new dialects and slang. Humans interact globally, yet locally they cling to micro-communities, often digital, preserving tradition in isolated pockets while embracing global technology. Environmental consequences: the Earth itself has changed. Cities generate microclimates. Vertical forests produce oxygen and cool buildings. Oceans host floating habitats, artificial reefs, and regenerative ecosystems. Yet despite advances, humanity has not fully healed the planet. Biodiversity suffers. Some species extinct in the 21st century have been cloned, yet genetic variation is limited, leaving ecosystems fragile. Extreme weather persists. Heat waves, storms, and sudden floods test AI systems and human preparedness. Advanced sensors predict events with high accuracy, but natural disasters remain deadly. Every region faces a balance of technology and environment. Humans must respect limits to survive. In some cases, artificial habitats simulate natural conditions. Controlled temperature, humidity, and day-night cycles are created to allow crops and human physiology to function normally. Water scarcity is universal. Desalination plants, rain capture systems, and recycling programs keep humans hydrated, but resource competition remains intense. Drought in poorly equipped regions leads to migration toward technologically stabilized cities, causing tension between augmented urban populations and incoming rural communities. Society and morality. Life in 2050 is efficient, safe, and technologically optimized but morally complex. Humanity has achieved survival, extended lifespan, and unprecedented comfort. Yet this comes at a cost: freedom, unpredictability, and moral clarity. AI systems make most decisions. Governments delegate law enforcement, resource allocation, and urban planning to algorithms. Humans follow protocols that maximize efficiency, often abandoning traditional moral judgment. In some sectors, humans rebel. Underground networks reject AI oversight, seeking unpredictability, risk, and personal choice. They live off-grid in remote zones, farming using natural methods, avoiding surveillance, and refusing augmentation. These groups are small, constantly monitored, and often vilified as dangerous radicals. Yet they embody an instinct humans have largely lost: spontaneity, uncertainty, and risk-taking. Relationships are profoundly affected. People form connections via neural interfaces or augmented reality. Physical intimacy exists but often feels alien compared to virtual perfection. Emotional bonds are mediated by algorithms predicting compatibility, shared experiences, and neurochemical response. Humanity has mastered survival and comfort, yet struggles to recreate intimacy, unpredictability, and passion. Conflict remains. Disputes over resources, territory, and ideology still occur, but warfare has evolved. Automated drones, AI-guided weapons, and cyber attacks dominate. Humans intervene only strategically, using intelligence and foresight rather than brute force. Even rebellion is calculated, carefully executed to avoid catastrophic losses. Humanity survives, but at the expense of the chaos and raw vitality that once defined life. The human spirit in 2050. Despite technological mastery, humans retain something essential: hope. Children, taught in AI-augmented schools, still dream. They imagine exploration beyond Earth, creative expression, and adventure. Mars colonies, orbital cities, and deep-sea habitats are within reach. Science fiction becomes reality. Yet humanity also carries scars. Life is measured, monitored, and optimized. Anxiety, loneliness, and social fragmentation persist. Augmentation creates subtle hierarchies. Inequality, while mitigated, still shapes opportunity. Nature is partially restored but constrained by technology. True wilderness is rare. Raw, untamed life exists mostly in simulations or isolated reserves. Humans live longer, healthier, and safer lives. Yet the human instinct for unpredictability, chaos, and intimacy struggles to survive. Creativity, spontaneity, and emotional depth are tempered by optimization. Risk-taking is optional, often discouraged. Life has become safer but quieter, less vibrant, and more controlled. The year 2050 presents a paradox. Civilization thrives technologically, biologically, and socially, but the very essence of humanity is challenged. Survival is nearly guaranteed. Comfort is abundant, but spontaneity, chaos, and the unpredictability that once defined human existence have been minimized. And as humans gaze at the night sky from their vertical cities, orbiting habitats, or deep forests, restored by AI-assisted ecology, one question lingers. Have we truly evolved, or have we engineered ourselves into perfection at the cost of the human spirit? In 2050, life is undeniably alive, vibrant, and sustainable, but underneath, the human instinct for wonder, adventure, and unpredictability waits, suppressed like a fossil beneath a gleaming, perfect city, wondering if it will ever awaken again. Have you ever wondered what would happen if AI went beyond our control, not in a movie, but in real life? Today we explore that possibility.